Alright guys, back with another video here. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the glow-in-the-dark Mutagen Man from, well, it's an Entertainment Earth exclusive from Super 7, limited edition. Though, I'm pretty positive there's other places other than Entertainment Earth selling this figure. I've seen it on other stores online. So I don't even know if exclusive is even a real thing, because I see that a lot with different online stores. This is an exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store, and this is an exclusive to Entertainment Earth, and you know, Ringside Collectibles, same thing. And I find these figures, you know, magically other places selling. So I don't know if somebody's just buying up stock from getting a good deal on Entertainment Earth and selling it elsewhere. But anyways, the whole reason I got this figure, because I told you guys before in previous videos that I'm not a Super 7 like collection. Like, I'm not gonna collect all of them. I'm not gonna complete the line. I'm just kind of grabbing what I can, and this was just too cheap. It was $25, marked down from what, I think $50 or $55, and yeah, it was a good deal, and I think it even dropped lower. So if you guys go to Entertainment Earth, I believe you can get this figure right now for like 20 bucks, 21 bucks, somewhere around there. Good deal. So yeah, if you like this figure, check out the Entertainment Earth, where it's supposed to be exclusive. We don't really know that. But check them out, and we'll see how this. I'll turn the lights out, and we'll see if I don't know if the cover right here is supposed to glow, because I know the Muckman from NECA. I know they have a Muckman, I think, on Super 7 too, that glows in the darks. But the Muckman from NECA, the box glows in the dark too. So anyways, it's a nice little pink box here. Got the turtle logo on the back like all the other figures, or on the front, whatever, however you want to look at it. I'd say this is the front since the name's right there. So pretty cool little photo. You always love these little photos they do. So anyways, I guess I will turn out the light. We'll check out the box, see if it glows in the dark, and then we'll look at the inside. Pretty good. You know, I'm getting this for 25 bucks. I'm not going to be able to complain much. And I think it looks pretty good. We'll see what it looks like glow in the dark. I think that's going to make the difference. If it looks really bad, maybe I'll know why it's dropped down to 20 bucks. But I don't think you can go wrong. I'm assuming it probably costs about 20 bucks to make one of these figures, and then they jack it up to 55, so you're getting it for probably what it's worth. But here's the side of the box. And yeah, I'm not going to go through all that, so if you want to stop it and read. But yeah, it's always nice that they put the details in there. I like that. It's cool. But you got that. It's just like the normal boxes everywhere else. So now, I'll turn the light out. Before, oh yeah, I didn't show this part. Okay. Now, I'll turn the light out. And we'll see what he looks like in the box before I take him out. How well he glows, you know, as an in-box collectible instead of out of the box. Alright, well, you can't see it too good. I don't think this camera works too well in the dark. But if you look, it's only his arms and legs. For some reason, I was thinking the actual Mutagen Man, the mutated brain, mush, whatever the hell it is, in the center, I thought that was the part that was going to glow. But no, it's just the arms and the legs. Alright guys, so I'm trying to get a nice little night vision video. It's not going too well. My camera's not doing great in the dark. So I'm probably not going to get too much going on here. But everything does glow in the dark. The little accessories it comes with. You got the wrench there, the fish, the bone. And over here it looks like you got a turtle. I don't know if that's an apple core. I don't know what the other thing is there either. And you got the extra pair of hands. I left these in the plastic because I don't plan on using them. They'll just be put back in the box. I won't be displaying that stuff with the figure. I just didn't want to pull the stuff out. Since I am keeping the box, it'll just kind of sit in there. And you got the box here, and like I said, I'm using the flashlight setting on my phone to do this video. I do need to get a better camera or something and start doing these, but unfortunately, this is what we had to deal with. But anyways, where you see that like off-white all the way around, and then the turtle's logo, that all glows too. And then the box that goes over that, the little cover box, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That thing does glow as well. And then the front little emblem around the emblem glows. So you do got some glowing in the dark. And then as far as the figure here, I'll turn off the flashlight here in a minute, but I don't think it's gonna really show up. It's really hard to get night vision going on with the with this camera without the flash. But everything, like from what I'm seeing, it's like the arms and the legs, you know, where you can see it all glow. The gun glows very well, and then the little tube that goes into his like little dome thing there, that glows pretty good. And then the actual I'm gonna say Mutagen man, like his eyeballs. Like if you look at the figure inside, you can see there's a coloration difference. And you get the little, I don't know, what are those antenna things in there? The little side parts? I don't know what the hell those are. But the off-colored, that's not like the deep green, like the lighter green color, kind of like the same as the tube there. You can see the eyes are like that. Those are actually glowing pretty good, but they're dimmer than the rest. I don't know if it's because it's in like the little plastic dome, so you can't see it as good. It's not getting enough light. But like I said, I left these in the light, direct light, for a couple hours. Just so, because they just came out of the box, you got to give that glow-in-the-dark stuff, you know, you got to give it time to absorb some light. Sort of like solar panels or solar lights outside. That's kind of how this works. So letting that do its thing in the direct light from the room, and yeah. So I definitely noticed a difference, because when I first took the stuff out of the box, you know, barely any of the accessories, the stuff in here and the gun weren't glowing at all. But almost instantly his arms and legs were glowing. The tube took a little bit longer, and like I didn't even think the inside at all, you know, until I'm looking at it now, glowed. So yeah, that's about as good as it gets. I'm gonna turn the flash off, and maybe we'll be able to see some of the glow, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so there's the flash is turned off, and as you can see, the arms and legs are very noticeable. The gun is pretty noticeable. Seeing like a very faint, I'm like right up against like the plastic dome here, a very faint lights up in there, just a little bit like where the eyes are, and you can make it out if you're looking directly at it, but on the camera you can't see it that well. It's very dim though. It's not as bright as the arms and legs are. I don't know if you can see this other stuff. It's so hard to do this stuff in the dark, but yeah, the other stuff does glow in the dark. Let me turn this back on real quick, and we'll do this, and then I'll flash it back off there, so you can see some more of the stuff glowing. Do the flash, turn it off. There you can see the legs and the or not legs, the hands and the other accessories on the other side. And I'll try to do that again. So here, we're looking at the eyeballs, right? And we'll see, we'll turn this off. So you can see a very faint glow from the eyeballs. And then you got, of course, the legs and stuff. And then we'll flash it over here. We'll get a better look at the gun. Okay, looking directly at it. There. So that's what you're getting with this glow-in-the-dark figure. So I'll turn this off now, and like I said, that's about as good as you're going to get it. So let me turn on the lights, and we'll check out the articulation. Now this will be pretty quick for the articulation and whatnot, because there's not much to this guy. Super 7, these Super 7 figures, to my knowledge, are not super articulated. The NECA figures aren't really that articulated. This guy is very basic, which what can you really do with a big Mutagen man? Half the body, like pretty much the whole body's a solid plastic dome. You can't really do anything with. So all he has is literally the 2 arms and 2 legs, and not a whole lot of motion going on. But like here, his arm can go up like this, okay, on both sides, obviously. So you can do a little, you know, rule of the world pose or something, whatever you want to call it. Now for the wrist, like you can see where, like in all the little areas here where it can twist, and you can just twist the wrist all the way around, and then you got the arm twist here. So you can just twist his arm all the way around, and then of course up here at the top, yeah, you can do that. That's about as good as you're getting. And then the legs are the same way. You can move them up and down, back and forward. There is a slight with the foot here, up a little bit, down a little bit with that foot. This foot, yeah, same thing. This foot does the same thing, up and down. But same here, you just have the twist. So you can twist the leg around, and yeah, back and forward. You can't go out any. Like, that's as good as you're getting is out. So it does feel very loose. Like this leg especially feels pretty loose. This one's a little tighter. But let's see if I can get them situated here. And all the Super 7 figures seem like they can hold themselves up, and they're a lot heavier than the NECA figures. A lot more plastic going on with these guys. But yeah, overall, like I said, this is a $20 figure, guys, and it does glow in the dark. I wasn't sure how well that was going to work. I wish the whole inside part here glowed a little bit better. Because unfortunately, all we do is we get a slight glow with the eyes, the legs and arms, and like all the pieces that you can see that are this color are glow in the dark, obviously, because that's usually how they're made with that material. And then this right here, and the boxes. But I feel like if you're keeping the boxes, like I have the Muckman from NECA that's glow in the dark, you're only going to get so much glow, I think, out of it because of the plastic and the box around it. So you kind of have to take them out of the box, I think, to get the best in the glow-in-the-dark field. I know, like, I'm not going to ever take the Muckman out of the box because that's how I collect them with the NECA figures. But, yeah, if you want to display, you want to get the best out of the glow, you definitely want to take them out of the box. But, yeah, you look at this guy, he looks good. It's very nostalgic to when the one from my childhood, the original Playmates figure. So there's no complaints. Like, they did a good job on all that. But I mean, I don't really remember this guy. I'll be honest with you. I think he must have been in the cartoon, I would assume. But I don't remember him. I'm going back now, a couple months ago. I watched the first season, I think, of the original late 80s, early 90s cartoon. And trying to get familiar with it, because I just started collecting these toys in the past 2 years, these NECA figures. And then Super 7, I just was like, oh, that's cool too, so I had to start getting them. But like I said, I'm not collecting all the Super 7, so only if they're discounted greatly, like this guy was. 20 bucks, something like that at Entertainment Earth right now. I paid 25, which isn't bad. I mean, it was funny because I just purchased the thing. And then, a day later, they dropped it another, $4 or $5. So, I thought I was getting a good deal. Well, now's the time to get it, because I don't think it's going to drop much lower than $20, because maybe it will. Who's to say? But from, $50, $55 to $20, that's a pretty good deal, guys. So, yeah, if you're interested in this, pick it up. You're not going to get a lot out of the motion, the articulation. The figure looks neat.